Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump, Putin, Ukraine, and positions. Trump's meeting with Putin was initially billed by the administration as a major event. They were going to work a deal, a ceasefire. Trump was going to offer mineral rights and so on. They even talked briefly about maybe getting Zelensky there. It was going to be big. Then Trump spoke. He said, quote, "We're going to get some back, and we're going to get some switched. There will be some swapping of territories." Whatever potential the talks had collapsed at that moment. Now, the administration is trying to manage expectations and say that not much will come of it. Even though in public, Trump is saying there will be, quote, "very severe consequences if Putin doesn't end the war." He's also saying the whole meeting is really to just set the table for a second meeting. In private, he promised to not talk about land exchanges. French President Macron said Trump knew, quote, "that the territorial issues relating to Ukraine cannot and will not be negotiated by anyone but the Ukrainian president." In the lead up to the meeting, Trump is reportedly asking his allies what changed with Putin. Somebody's going to have to explain to Trump that sometimes people just grow apart. It's not you, it's him. Or, what's more likely, is that the former KGB officer rolled over Trump for years, and Trump believed Putin's deceptions. Trump repeatedly said he thought Putin wanted peace, and has indicated that he'll somehow know if Putin really wants peace shortly into the meeting. Zelensky seemed to indicate in a very diplomatic way that Putin is stringing Trump along, and said, quote, "Putin definitely does not want peace. He wants to occupy Ukraine. Putin cannot fool anyone." The overwhelming majority of analysts believe Putin's claims of wanting peace are nothing more than a transparent, to most people, ruse, so he can rearm, regroup, and launch another offensive to try to take the capital of Ukraine. The problem is, Trump is short on Russian analysts and experts. So, as the summit kicks off, it's important to not allow expectations to get too high. While Trump's true believers are all over social media, painting this as some kind of breakthrough, most serious foreign policy experts seem to hold the opinion that the best that can be hoped for is for Trump to avoid embarrassing the United States, or making the situation worse. This is shaping up to look much like Trump's meeting with the North Korean leader during his first term. It was met with much fanfare, but didn't yield any results. The foreign policy world has set a pretty low bar for what they'll consider success. Trump shouldn't attempt to negotiate Ukrainian land, even in theory. And Trump shouldn't make promises about Ukraine's future membership in NATO. Basically, if Trump can avoid those two subjects, it'll be counted as a win. If he crosses into those topics, there's genuine fear that he'll weaken Ukraine's position, or weaken the U.S. even more on the international scene. Keep your fingers crossed. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.